welcome Pisces to your forecast for 2019. This is a month-by-month play of what is coming in for you. It could be love, could be finance, could be anything in general. So I don't know what the cards are. I did shuffle for Pisces, male and female. Typically I do singles, so let's see what happens, okay? On the outside is each card represents a month, and then the inside card, it's just pretty much your energy for the year, what's surrounding your environment, okay? So let's get started and see. Okay, so Pisces, you're showing up to the center of your environment. So this is where you're pretty much feeling powerful enough to share love. Perhaps maybe in the past you haven't been able to have this kind of sense of security to show love to others, or even to even offer it. It could possibly be that you're going to get a lot of love offers in 2019, but definitely I feel like there's a lot of love and emotion surrounding you in 2019. This is the year of the boar, the pig. So 2019 says that you will be prosperous, you will be happy and peace and just jolly. And it's for the whole world, not just for Pisces, but it is, I do feel like there's a lot of money coming in and a lot of love coming in for 2019. Okay, so let's see if that holds true for you guys. And so what I would say too is that, you know, take notes, make mental notes if you want, even write it down in a journal, just to see what comes out each month. And, you know, if you need to shift something or change something, you do have free will. Tarot doesn't mean it's got to be like that 100%. It means you can shift things, especially if you have knowledge of what's going on for the whole year. Okay, so let's start with January. And so January, so there's some kind of communication that's going on. So definitely it could be a love offer. And this is something that, you know, you're communicating with someone as far as love. And so look at your emails, look at, you could possibly want to look at like texting, mail, even mail I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see, you're opening the communication up for someone. Someone could be opening up a communication with you, which just makes you really feel happy. Okay, so then February is the Judgment. Okay, so this is just saying that perhaps you're surrendering, you're seeing things a little bit different, you're more spiritual this year. This is why you're having this energy of the Page of Cups for the whole year, where you're just able to have love. I feel like even in the very beginning when I first pulled out this card, I felt as if it's just telling me you're able to offer this, okay? You as a whole are able to offer love now because you've gone through some kind of transformation where you've seen the light now. And you're just feeling powerful, and you've surrendered. You've let things go in the past. You have a clarity that's going on right now with the Page of Swords. And so this is a good step. This is why you're feeling this energy for your environment with the Page of Cups. And perhaps you're offering love to someone that you've been holding back from, okay? So this is March. You're walking away. This is walking away from turmoil, and perhaps this Judgment card has something to do with you walking away and leaving things away, because that's definitely what it's saying as far as you know, healing and surrendering to things from the past that are not helping you progress in your life anymore. So perhaps you are walking away from this, and it could mean that you're walking towards something. It could mean because the cards all have different aspects. You can't get used to just hearing, oh, you're walking away from something. It's like you have to read them with like the other cards that are surrounding it. And it could possibly just mean that you're more mentally clear, where you've released things and you're going to walk to something better. Instead of walking away for something, you could be walking to something better, okay? Moving to something better. or moving away from something that's not positive. But, oh, Three of Swords, there you go. You're moving away from it, okay? You're moving away from heartbreak. For whatever reason, whatever has happened, perhaps maybe with the Judgment card, perhaps you've had to let go of a relationship, okay? That's why you've had the clarity. There's some kind of message coming in, and perhaps you've had some kind of clarity and you're walking away from a third-party situation, or you could possibly just want to heal. You just want to heal and you don't want to be sad anymore, so you're walking away from it, okay? So definitely I don't see that you're going to walk to a third-party situation, because that's not typically what we want, okay? So I feel like you're just healing, because the Three of Swords doesn't always necessarily say it's a third-party situation. It just means you're ready for heartbreak to end. You've been feeling sad. Perhaps this energy is lingering from 2018 all the way, I'm feeling maybe 5 years, maybe even 10, where you've just been brokenhearted about something, where I feel like I feel it in my chest and my throat, where you haven't really been living the life that you have chosen, and you've put yourself at the back burner, and you've you've pleased other people. That's just what they're telling me. You're ready to end some kind of hardship, where you haven't really been showing love to other people because you've been holding it off, okay? And that is for some of you. It's not for all of you. I feel like you've just been sort of putting yourself at the back burner, and you're ready to move forward from this, okay? If it's not a third-party situation, it's just wanting to end, feeling unhappy, okay? And so, yeah, see, you're healing. Oh, I love it. It makes sense. You're healing. So this was April, and so now this is May, where your core is feeling more positive. You're just in your strength. You're just feeling more positive, more structured. The Emperor is a 4, so it just speaks of commitment, and it could be an energy of a person who is just very firm in their beliefs. And so you could be just softening yourself as far as not being so firm, and you're being more playful. Okay. But this is also healing from something. This is a Destiny card. This is a major. You have 2 majors on the table now, with the Judgment and the Emperor. So this is destiny. This is something that's supposed to happen, and you really can't change it. It is a way of the universe trying to get you to listen to the messages they're telling you, and just guiding you in the right direction, okay? So let's see what happens in June. Okay, so for June, see, yeah, you're having a call to spirituality. So perhaps this year is where you're leaving just things. I keep hearing transformation, leaving heartbreak, just working on you and being stronger, and just really being able to come ahead of all kinds of emotional turmoil. This is emotion. I feel like for some of you, you've been emotionless in the last maybe 5 to 10 years. Like, there's been no emotion. I feel like you've put yourself on the back burner, and Spirit is telling you, like, it's time for you to take action and put yourself ahead of all the turmoil, okay? And this is healing. So you're healing, and the Emperor does tell me you're getting stronger within your core inside. So definitely in June, you're still having that kind of energy, but you have love for yourself, which is beautiful, because if you don't have love for yourself, how are you going to love someone else, okay? So then in July, see, Temperance. This is speaking of healing. This is speaking of having patience, and this is also where you could have a soulmate connection because of the 2 cups. This is the energy where 2 are feeling 1, okay? The water is not spilling. It's still connected. There's something, whether it's a connection with another person, or it could be just connection with spirit, okay? There's a triangle, which is love, mind, body, spirit, and it's also love, okay? So it's like something's been enlightened in you, sorry. So something very positive is happening in your life, and I do feel it's like transformation time for you in 2019. And if you really have been pushing it back and trying to run away from it, just know it's destiny. It's supposed to happen. This is the way it's supposed to happen. There's no coincidence, and it's time. It's time to take action. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to love yourself. Okay? And that was, let's see, September. So in September, I see here with the Seven of Swords, this is just speaking, perhaps maybe you have to be careful with someone. Maybe you've been too careful with someone. Maybe you haven't let someone in. Maybe you've cheated yourself from allowing people in. But I see you making a change. The 7 is where you're having that spiritual change, where you're planning your future. You could be very careful at this time with your money at work, or maybe someone trying to steal something from you, okay? That is the 7 of Swords in an aspect. But in another aspect, it just could mean that you're ready to decide on which way you want to go, and you're not going to put up with anything else anymore. Okay, this is having a mental clarity. 7 of Swords is a wonderful card. It is a card of healing. So, you know, and if it is about a work related thing, just watch who you're working with and how much information you give to someone at work, okay? And that is September, okay? So just be careful. Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys, this was August. I was like, hey, I have one card too many. This was August, okay? So in August, make sure you watch your finances and, you know, what could happen. Let's see, August, September. This one is September. So September, this is where with the 8 of Swords, this is you pretty much overthinking things and really tying yourself up to where you can't move forward. Okay, so it's like you went, this is something that's going on as far as you not trusting someone. So perhaps you're really cheating yourself out of trusting someone and letting this kind of patience and temperance, this kind of guidance that's coming in for you. You're being stubborn. You're being stubborn and you're going back and forth, okay? And with the 7 of Swords, this water represents some kind of emotion. So you're thinking about emotion and swords. So maybe you're just thinking about love and passion too much and you're holding yourself back. You're tying yourself back from receiving this kind of emotion, okay? And so then in October, you're with the 2 of Wands. This is where you're feeling better. You're getting over the hump. You're finding passion within yourself again. There is a planning. This is a soulmate card as well because of the 2 of Wands. There's 2 wands here. You could be planning for something in the future with a connection. And I do feel like there's a connection with the Temperance being brought into your existence. And especially with the Page of Cups, somebody could be offering you love, but you hold yourself back and you think about it. You overthink it and you sort of trap yourself from moving forward and really allowing someone to come in. It's like you got to break those walls down if you really want it. But I do see this happening. I see that with the 2 of Wands, it's like you're planning it. You're planning on moving forward. You could be planning to move somewhere. In October, you could just be buying a house and moving. You could be traveling across the world. Something like this, okay, in October. So then November, 10 of Swords. This is where you're feeling somewhat stagnant. It's like I'm telling you, you guys go up and down. It's like, and they are swords, so you're overthinking something perhaps. And perhaps someone did something to you that just set you off and it made you like go backwards instead of forward. But you got to let it go because it is a 10. It's not going to linger too bad. It could be like a bad time of the year for you because it is holidays and they are filled with emotion. And perhaps for some of you, I see maybe you're not with your family during the holidays, so it makes you sad and it could make you feel overweight in this time of the year. So this could be something that happens to you regularly around the holidays, okay? But don't worry, it's not going to linger. It's a 10. It's just overthinking. It's just feeling worn out. Like I said, it could be happening to you guys at the end of the year where you just, that's not just your time of year, you know? You could just happen. It could just happen that every time around the holidays, you just get in a slump. And for some reason, for me, being in Aries, either things happen for me a lot in spring or a lot in fall. So it just depends, okay? You might not feel all your energy at the end of the year. So then December comes up. And what happens with December is, so with the five of swords, you could be arguing with someone. But I feel like you surrender to it. You don't want to deal with anything. You sort of just give in the towel and say, yeah, whatever. You could be overpowering someone. And it's like a win-win. It's not like a win-win situation. It's like, it's a surrender. And it's not necessarily where you're coming out on top, but you just don't want to argue anymore. You're like, whatever, I don't want to deal with it. Okay. And that is December. So let's clarify these for you and see what's going on. Okay, so Spirit, I would like to know for Pisces in February, what does the Judgment represent? What does Judgment represent in February? Okay, February, Judgment for Pisces. What does that represent? The Judgment card, please. Yeah, just finding your strength. You could be divorcing someone. Okay, there could be... I feel like you could be in the middle of a divorce and it's just ending, or you could be going back and forth about a divorce. Okay. But definitely it could also mean that you're just finding strength in yourself. The King of Pentacles, it is a good energy. It's a good energy to have because it's prosperous, it's growing, okay? And I say there could be a divorce because of the Justice here. So for some of you, maybe this is the year to really move on finding love within yourself if you've been in a bad relationship, okay? And walking away from it. And I do feel like this is happening. You'll get some kind of message with the Knight of Pentacles. There's some kind of message coming in. Perhaps you've been waiting for a while for this situation to end, and now it's finally coming, okay? And that is for some of you. Please take what resonates. Spirit, in March with the Six of Swords, please clarify Six of Swords in March for Pisces. Six of Swords in March. Okay, so you see you're wanting balance. You're walking towards balance. You no longer want to be wobbled back and forth. You're having clarity at the beginning of the year where you want things that are peaceful. You don't want to be unbalanced. So definitely if it's a person that's weighing you down from the past, you're going to move forward from it, okay? And so please, Spirit, for April, what does the Three of Swords represent? Three of Swords, April, Pisces. Male and female, please. Male and female, Pisces. April, Three of Swords. Thank you. Okay, so something's coming quickly where, you know, you want to take charge. You want to take charge. You want to get over this. And this is very indicative of the Six moving on. With the Three of Swords, it's like maybe you're moving very quickly away from a situation that you were in the past with someone, and you just want to change. Okay, so I feel like fast movement or fast energy for you in April, where you're truly finding yourself in May. Please clarify. Please clarify the Nine of Wands in June, please, for Pisces. Clarify Nine of Wands in June for Pisces. Pisces, June, Nine of Wands. Yes, thank you. Okay. So see, you're having wisdom with the Hierophant. This is another destiny card. This is saying that you have wisdom and you hold the key. You have a knowing. You have a knowing which way to go. And so don't stay in the back and let people like walk all over you. Don't let people treat you badly. It's like healing from the past, okay? This is, you have the wisdom and the inner guidance for it. It could definitely mean that, you know, you're heading towards some kind of something that is more committed. It could also mean that you're being called more into spirituality and you're healing yourself. And it could be that you're learning new things. You're learning a new way of thinking, a new way of just holding yourself into this emperor role, you know? Okay. And so Spirit, I would like to know, so that was April, May, June, July, August. For August, excuse me, that was me, guys. Hold on 1 second. In August, please clarify the Seven of Swords. August, Seven of Swords for Pisces. What does this represent? Seven of Swords, Pisces, male, female. August. Oh, perhaps you're going to let in a soulmate with the Two of Cups that came out right now. Perhaps this is just telling you, you got to let this love in if you really want to. This is where the Temperance, where there's a connection. I did sense that there's some kind of connection, and you're learning more about yourself and able to really share this kind of love with someone, okay? And I do feel in the past you've held yourself back. I believe I said you don't really allow yourself to feel emotion because you're always working for someone else. You're always taking care of someone else. Well, this is your year for you, okay? That's what Spirit is telling you. And let this connection in, because you guys have a tendency to, you could have a tendency to really meet somebody but not let them in all the way. And you go sort of back and forth. You hold yourself up, okay? And so, let's see here. Okay, so September, what is the Eight of Swords? September, Eight of Swords, Pisces, male and female. What does that represent? What does it represent, please? Everything's happened for you guys at the end of the year. Eight of Swords, please. Clarify this. What does that represent for Pisces? Male and female, please. Yeah, see, you're going back and forth about commitment. You're really like trying to hold yourself back. You're really trying to really thinking about it. Do I move forward with this? This is the marriage card. This is the proposal card. This is the traditional chupa where, you know, there's growth. This is the altar. This is the wedding altar. Okay, so you're going back and forth. Possibly the person that you're involved with could be going back and forth, but I feel like more it's you, okay? Not really too sure, but it's not gonna last long because the two of Wands is right next to it, so you're already making plans. You get over this. You're gonna get over this, okay? This fear. And so then let's see here. With the Ten of Swords, this just could be someone said something wrong to you and you're taking it the wrong way, okay? That's why it's a 10. And words do cut, okay? Especially for Pisces. You're sensitive, you're emotional, and words cut you, okay? So perhaps maybe this person set you like, just might have said something wrong to you, okay? And this is November. So November, 10 of Swords, please. November, 10 of Swords with Pisces. As long as the person tells you they're sorry, don't get hung up on their words, okay? As long as the person is apologetic. Spirit, for Pisces, 10 of Swords, yes. Okay. Yeah, see? So you could possibly just be looking for something more structured, more foundation. You could be just really asking yourself if this new connection that you're having, because it is coming quickly, especially if some of you are ending something from 2017, 2016, where you're like, wow, you're being blown away. But this is having surrendering. This is mind, body, and spirit. This is becoming one. Okay, this could be a reuniting card for some of you. Perhaps the stagnation is over and someone will return to you in November. Okay, so like I said, take it for how it resonates for you. But definitely, I feel like someone might have just said something that just set you off the wrong way. Okay, and like I said, if they are apologetic, let them be. So the last card was December, the Five of Swords. Spirit for Pisces, please clarify the Five of Swords in December. And here you are again, Pisces, with the King of Cups. This is having your energy restored. This is surrendering to probably mental things that go on in your head. You're ready to offer this love, being wiser. Being wiser and just full of emotion and just finding strength. Okay, this is finding strength within yourself. Knowing, having inner intuition is full blown. Listen to yourself. Surrendering to your mental thoughts. Okay, that's what I'm getting from it. So I do hope that you like this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and welcome if you've never been here. And thank you for spending time with me. Have a great year. Thank you.